Hey folks, this is Vent with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Into the Breach. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 15 bucks. I myself got it for free on the Epic Store when it was available for free. So this is a roguelite / like game in where you'll be able to choose a starting team of 3 mechs, and you'll be able to unlock more as you play though, which gives it the roguelite title. And you're going to choose a map to play on. The game has multiple islands, and you pick an island, and then the game gives you, like, okay, there's 3 pieces of land that you can choose. These are the rewards that you get if you succeed or complete the optional objectives on this particular piece of land. So you pick a piece of land on that little island, you go to it, and then you choose your starting locations for these 3 mechs. And then you're thrown into this square-based grid where your mechs have a certain number of movement points, they have different methods of attack, they have different health, they have different abilities. So your primary goal is typically going to be minimize damage to you and friendly cities and buildings while taking out these alien bugs and other creatures that spawn from turn to turn. This is one of those games that are really strategic in the sense that you really have to sit there and think about how to take them out. Yes, you could, for example, let's say you've got 3 enemies on the battlefield. And you could just easily take 2 of your units, line their attacks up so that they target one creature and knock it out. Fine. That leaves you 1 unit left to deal with the other 2 units, which are about to attack a building, and now I can't get that unit over there to do anything. So yeah, you can, do a little bit of damage just by, sort of just nonchalantly just shooting at stuff. Now, this is where the strategy comes in. You don't have to kill the enemies, typically. I mean, yes, it helps your odds if you do kill them, because that's less that spawn every turn, and less you have to deal with, but you can maneuver them in certain ways so that their attacks completely miss their assigned target. So, for example, if you have an enemy bug that's about to target a building, and it has 4 life, and you can't possibly kill it this round, you could, say, shoot an artillery strike on the tile next to the creature to not damage it, but push it to the next column so that its attack will completely whiff. And then that leaves you your other 2 units to possibly destroy or kill any other bugs that might be visible at that point in time. You can also use terrain to your advantage. If it's a land-based creature that you're attacking, for example, you can knock it into water to instantly kill it in most cases. There are some like boss units that rather than die, they lose their attack, different things like that. But yeah, typically you're going to be thinking every turn on how to stop all damage from hitting anything and doing as much damage as you can. You can even knock enemies onto new enemy spawn points to prevent that creature from spawning and do damage to the unit that's sitting on top of the spawn point. So one of the strategies that I like to do is, okay, how do I stop more creatures from getting here? How do I move this guy out of harm's whatever? I'll hit the enemy, knock them onto their friendly spawn point. That way they take damage when the other friendly creature, tries to spawn and can't. So there's, again, a lot of cool strategy things going on in this game that really appeal to me. And you're going to be progressing from map to map to map, and then from island to island to island. And at the end of every island, you have to defend your headquarters, and there's typically like a boss fight that you have to deal with. And there's also multiple difficulty modes. There's easy, normal, hard, and so on. I have beaten the game on easy, and I'm replaying it again on easy right now just to get... It's enjoyable, I think. Even on easy, the game is still fairly challenging. You can also level up and power up your mechs in between fights. You'll be getting these power cores that allow you to get buffs, or think of FTL and the spaceship therein. You were able to increase your power, your ship's power, and then assign that power to various systems to strengthen it. So you could get a stronger shield and then assign power to it. or whatnot. Well, same thing here. Your mechs start off with basic stats, but as you gain power cores and assign those power cores to those mechs, you can throw an energy point into giving them more move speed or more health or increasing their damage. You can even pick up special weapons that you can assign to them that may be unpowered or powered. You can even get more mechs to help you out, but your maximum squad number count is 3. So if you don't like one character and you find another one, you can swap them out. But each one has their own experience gain and skills, so it's up to you on which ones you find most efficient. And that typically is the game. Just continue going from map to map to map, trying to minimize damage coming in. There is a grid on the top of the screen, like a meter, and every time a friendly building takes damage, that'll go down. So you're trying to safeguard civilian lives and structures and the like, and if that bar runs out, then you lose. So yeah, kill stuff, safeguard friendlies, and level up and power up your mechs, and that way you can take out the harder enemies that appear later in your run. Excellent game. You do earn these gold coins after your run, and then you can spend those gold coins to unlock new starter mech. There's a set of starter mechs. You have one starter mech team in the beginning when you first start the game for the first time, but you can also unlock different squads as you play. And there's even a custom squad option, but you have to unlock more mech teams before you can use that. But yes, I totally recommend Into the Breach. It's a very deep strategy game that it will punish you if you are nonchalant about it, even on the easy difficulty setting. But if you like to think, if you're in the chess, for example, and you like to think every single turn, this is the game for you. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.